have a new channel, The Bald Man, link in the description.
Of course, you don't have like shops or anything like that, but I guess if you actually ask around, I guess you can find it. Okay, so Tower TD, this is actually a pretty tough one. It's a pretty nice tower defense as well, to be honest with you. But it's a tough one as well. We played it multiple times though. It's interesting. It's something like a stronghold, but from my point of view. But in teams with 4, and you have to be careful like, to not to overrun. Like, if the units are staying in the mid here, the health will decrease, and if of course your health is actually dropping to 0, you will die. And how many units you are, for example, you can actually boost your units that are sending to these guys. For example, if you kill units, you will send to those guys, and so on, from what I remember. And you can boost the units as well, towers, units, and a lot of things. A lot of people come to Romania to gamble and smoke. Stats, yeah, because in like we have a pretty cheap country, like compared to, of course, let's say, I don't know, England maybe, or I don't know, United States and so on. I think actually it's pretty cheap here compared to other countries. Of course, there are cheaper countries, for example, like very cheap ones. Let's say, I don't know, Sudan, or like countries that maybe are they work, for example, the people actually work for less than $1 per day. But it's cheaper than others, and yeah, a lot of guys come here to have, I suppose, a good time. The services are cheaper, yeah, that's the thing. The services are cheaper, and 100%, interesting. I actually keep one tower here just if I could to catch the rigs in case someone actually is leaking. I rigged a bit there, but it's okay. Yes, for example, sometimes Yash, okay, Yash, you know, Stas, it's actually. Like the beer, for example, is cheaper than the water sometimes at some brands, and sometimes actually it's cheaper. So some people actually like that as well. Yeah. Hey, ask me more, Stas, if you actually want to know more. You can ask me more. I don't know what I should tell you more. If you want to come to Romania, I think the the best time to come in Romania, I think it's in spring. Spring, I think, from my point of view. Summer is a bit too hot, I think. Depending on from what country you are, maybe you don't actually like too much. For example, okay, not you, but still like overall, like in general. Depending on the country, maybe like some people actually like more colder, or some people actually like more like to be more hot and so on. But I think spring is the best from my point of view. The bosses, these are some bosses. The bosses don't actually add to the overrun. They don't have to overrun, so it's okay. Like we can just kill the small mobs, and the bosses they will take damage bit by bit, and when they will actually go back and forth. So it's okay. Like we can just focus on the normal mobs here. $43 degrees in summer. Stats, yeah, around there. Okay, so I think it's not actually that big of a difference. In Romania it's the same thing here. Okay, we go for here. I think actually it's better for here than for any other thing. Like, for example, we can get like 56 gold, 8 souls and so on. I think actually it's better to get the heal for everyone in our team. And yes, we have to get other towers. I guess I'll get the rapid is strong. In the same time, lightning is pretty strong. We should get that as well. And I don't know. Maybe at some moment we will see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe multi I saw that is decent, but not that strong either. I think right and rapid. I think these are kind of the best towers from my point of view. And these guys are doing pretty well as well. They're not doing bad. They have less hair than us, but still. It's not. They're not doing bad. Actually, they're doing pretty well. Yeah, so around there, 40 degrees. Of course, in the freaking like when it's actually very hot outside. For example, when it's
insufficient gold.
At shade, it's actually a bit less, I think, but it can get to 43, 40 and a bit.
Work complete. All gold is required.
I live in Bucharest, yeah. In the capital. I think in the Bucharest you actually like these kind of big cities. If you actually want to go somewhere, I think in these big cities you actually have to go. If you want to actually have fun, because of course there are a lot of cities here. And okay, some cities actually are okay, and you have things to do, I suppose. But I guess maybe in the Bucharest it's kind of the most. Of course, there are actually like Timișoara, Iași, Cluj, and so on. Like there are other cities as well that are popular, and everyone actually is kind of going there as well, especially because maybe it's not that crowded. But and of course, for example, there are some festivals like Untold, or I don't know, these things like this, and like music festivals, and those festivals usually are they take place in Cluj. No, so it depends. Like there are other cities, but I think other than if there are no festivals, I think maybe the Bucharest it could be like the way to go. To be honest. Now, okay, so far we're doing pretty decent. It seems that it's pretty nice because you can just sell. You see, sell for 100%, which is nice. So you don't have to. You can just sell. The Snack has a very good idea here with the multi. So he's doing very well. You attack multiple units, which is great. Trader, yes. There are music festivals, I think you actually say, and there is a big place where a lot of people actually come and listen to music. But of course, not every time. But I think there is like one per year. Unfortunately, with this corona and so on, they couldn't actually host it anymore because of course like, you have to stay social distancing and so on. So you couldn't stay here anymore. They didn't actually make them anymore, from what I remember. But maybe next year. I don't know. Okay, let's get this one now. The Rhine Tower now. This is pretty strong. And we have to boost a swear. The speed, the range.
Research complete.
We have to boost this as well. Equip heart.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
2100, we don't have any more money, but man, these guys are fast. But our capital is doing pretty well, it seems. Not bad. How much head they have? Oh, they have quite a lot though, actually. They have quite a lot. It's so fast. PJ for Warcraft? What do you mean PJ? What is that PJ, Seda? My favorite PJ? My favorite song, or what do you mean by PJ? Ah! No, I hit. Okay, good. I didn't know like what we picked. And I was like, what the fuck? What did I do? A lot of my friends went to Bucharest store and some nasty stories. What do you mean nasty stories? Nasty is from the point of view of like the nightlife, or like because like they got mugged or they got tricked or something like that. What do you mean by nasty? Nightlife. Yeah, I don't know too much about nightlife because I don't go to clubs, or I don't go like to this kind of stuff. I don't like, actually. Like, okay, I like to go to clubs, but not clubs, like they call it somehow else, you know. I like clubs, but like parties, yeah, not. Anyway, I don't like to drink and so on, so I think it's because of that. I don't like to go either, but yeah, we have to be careful, I suppose. I don't know.
Research complete. Research complete.
Yeah, it's better to have multi. Multi is doing very good damage, it seems, yeah. Okay. I think I will do the same with Snack, because he has a good way there. Now if he might be a bit late though, but anyway, I think I'll still go with.
Work complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay, 99, they have 37, yeah, so I can do it pretty well for now. At some moment, I think I should play it one time till the end of the game, like, it was quite crazy. Trap poison. No, it's only that fast. To chase crab and anime crab. I guess it would be something, but I don't go to this side. Let's get them one more maybe.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete.
Research complete. Research complete.
Creep speed. Let's upgrade the units. The more we upgrade here, the more tougher I guess the units of these guys will be. Alright, so I have to upgrade this kind of stuff.
Research complete.
We can actually see the upgrades, like how many we did upgrades, like 14 snack, 11, yeah, 1. Depending on what we actually.
Research complete.
1500. This is actually a very expensive one. It's a tough one to get. But creep hair from 170 to 200. Not bad.
More gold is required. Upgrade complete.
You get a girl for cheaper and you can gamble. Yeah. Indeed, there you're right.
More gold is required.
It's, I suppose it's pretty cheap.
Upgrade complete.
No, so you don't have casinos there? Yeah, we have a lot of casinos. The thing is that in Romania we have so many, like, we have casinos and pharmacies. Like one casino, like, believe me, like there is one casino here from the same, it's not actually something from different gamble house, from different like different, let's say, casinos. They are the same casinos. Like for example, it's one here, like in 200 meters. You actually can see them. If you actually stay in the middle, you can see them from here to actually can see them there and there. Like we actually can see in the same time, the same, like the stores from the same guys, let's say, that actually run it. They have it so close to one another, and there are a ton of them, like everywhere there. Everywhere. It's built by higher power. Yeah, for this I guess you need some other stuff.
Research complete. Research complete.
That's over 50. Okay.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
35, yeah. That will get 183k. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah. A ton.
Research complete. 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 Research complete.
Nice, we're on. Okay, good. We couldn't actually see too well on the right side, like what, like who actually got too many. Like, okay, we are in team anyway. It doesn't matter maybe that much, but we can actually see like who actually sent the most, or like who actually the most, who killed the most, and so on. Now, anyway, there were some guys from the other team that did pretty well. Now, and they got pretty good kills and nice sends.
Are you listening?